Hello, welcome everyone. I'm glad that you've stumbled upon my YouTube channel. I would like to invite you to subscribe. I have two channels. One is Nicole D Vlogger, and one Vlogger with the V as in victory, and Nicole D Vegas. And please subscribe. Please keep your comments kind, but appreciate your comments and engagement. It does help get my videos out there. And thank you for watching. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me take these glasses off. Today is Saturday, September 7th, February 7th, 2026. And I am sitting in the car waiting for the Las Vegas Brunch Bunch gang to arrive. I wanted to come on quickly to remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. But good news, I actually now have my own vlogging YouTube channel. And so my link in bio will be updated to include a link to my vlogging channel. And that's where I'm going to be uploading my latest videos, is to my new vlogging channel. So anyways, who knows what my content will end up being from this event today. I went to a great event by Las Vegas Brunch Bunch last week as well. So maybe I will include some content in my vlog today from that. But it's hot. Okay, that was so much fun. I really enjoyed it a lot. I'm going to make this quick because I want to stay under the time limit for Instagram and TikTok and all the things. But the restaurant is called Bottiglia, even though it's spelled Bottiglia. So I just wanted to make that clarification. Anyway, at some point I will make a vlog and talk more about it, post some more pictures and videos on my YouTube channel. So check me out, link in bio, subscribe, like, share, comment, only kind comments. Thank you. Hello, 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 hello. Today is Sunday, February 7th, 2026. And I'm just coming on here. I'm a little bit fancy today, a little bit more dressed up. As you can see, I have a scar here, a true memory of, taking care of my health and health being important and all the things. For a surgery that I had in 2024. But it's not going to stop me from showing a little cleavage, you know what I mean, in my cute little red dress. I went to a brunch today, and my first brunch with the Las Vegas Brunch Bunch, and the ladies were so cool. I had attended an event, game night, back in January 10th. And then they had a vision board party last weekend. And so far, I really like the ladies in the group. And what I would say is also nice is that a lot of times, or in the last kind of rounds of my life, I've spent a lot of time with people that are not my age, either significantly older or significantly younger. Or substantially younger, not necessarily significantly, but, within more than a decade younger than me. And it's just nice to actually, yuck it up with women that are actually within a decade of my age and in my age group. And so that's different and nice, even though a lot of the people that I've hung out with that are younger are definitely mature, in which I appreciate. And then the people that are older are young in spirit. So the vibe has been right. But I enjoyed my time with these ladies today. And so I just wanted to come on to start off with, this is going to be this series of videos, however I edit and put them together, starting today, will be the beginning of my new YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel that's Nicole D Vegas, and I've been putting my vlogs on that channel, but I'm going to be going to my new channel, Nicole D Vlogger, And that's where I'm going to start putting my vlogs. I'm not going to move my old vlogs to the new vlog channel because I don't know. I'm not sure about that being the right move, but I'm going to leave all my old vlogs on my old channel and just start fresh with this video. So congratulations to me and my new vlogging channel. And hopefully on my new vlogging channel, more to come about my weekend, the brunch, and even last week with the vision board party. And I got invited to Super Bowl party tomorrow, which I'm not really into the Super Bowl, but it's the same group of ladies and I like them. So I think it would be fun to hang out with them some more tomorrow. So anyway, more to come. Make it a beautiful day. Make it a beautiful evening. Make it a beautiful life. Life is what you make it and how you create it. So one of the things that I wanted to add is that I'm a very much like, dress comfortable, do what's comfortable kind of a thing. And with COVID and me not having to go into an office anywhere or get dressed up, I have really gotten to a point of like sweatpants and a t-shirt kind of a thing, and, knit pants and a t-shirt kind of a thing. And so what's really also a little bit fun, I will admit, even though I didn't think I would like it, is like going back through my closet and either finding something to wear or needing to buy something to wear for these Las Vegas Brunch Bunch events, and how they coordinate the different colors and the attire and all that. So here I found this dress I probably haven't worn in 7 or 8 years, a few, maybe even longer than that. A few lint balls on it, but it was actually pretty cute. So hopefully I remember to post some pictures of how I look today. And I did have on a gold necklace, but when I put my earrings on, the necklace clashed with my earrings, so I took the necklace off. But yeah, also too, going through all my jewelry, because I used to wear a lot of jewelry when I finally kind of tapped into my feminine side during the 2010 decade. Like when I was younger, I was not as expressive of my feminine side, but during the 2010 decade, I really got expressive as I was an artist and all the things tapping into my femininity. And so it's been really cool to get all my jewelry out and kind of get myself back together in terms of like not just throwing a dashiki and a sweatpants on to go out, even though I'm still going to wear that. But it was fun to actually find a dress and the dress fit. And so I thought I looked pretty cute. And also shout out to my hairdresser. She got my edges dyed and everything's looking good. This is what my hair looks like. She did a great job. It's a lot to get used to it being in my face. So I like to clip it up, but yeah, cute. Hey. And I love the crochet style, but I have, asked her if I can get them shorter next time. So I'm going to buy different hair, for the next time I get these. Actually, I already bought it. It's being shipped. So anyway, shout out to me for dressing up and doing the more than sweatpants and a t-shirt thing. So let me also add that God always knows what God is doing. I mean, I don't believe God is a man in the sky. Like, I don't want to put that as how it is in my mind, but is just the Holy Spirit and the discernment that speaks within me, and my intuition, my higher self, all those different things, and a power greater than me as well. And so anyway, they did a white elephant gift exchange for the event today. And I thought, okay, it would be nice to, since it's a group of Black ladies, it would be nice to support a Black-owned business. But at the same time, the brunch cost a certain amount of money. It was not a cheap restaurant. And then on top of that, the white elephant gift was a cost. And then, so, the stuff could start to add up after a while. So I didn't want to spend too much money on a gift, but I wanted to be fair, but I wanted to support a Black-owned business. So this lady that I had met a while ago, and we're connected on social media, had been inboxing me every once in a while about her business. So I thought, okay, I'll support her business. I'll have something, I'll support her business, because I didn't know, like, if I ordered on Etsy, would it come on time and all the things. And I thought, let me support somebody who's Black, who's local to Vegas, and someone that I actually know who has a business. So I buy stuff from her for the first time ever. And what I would say is that even though I really did try to support a Black-owned business, I'm glad that I wasn't able to bring her gift to the white elephant party, because first of all, everybody's gifts were way more elaborate than what I had purchased. That's number one. Number two is when her gift arrived to my house, one of the things was leaking, and some of the stuff didn't even have like a typed out label. It had like a handwritten label on it. And it just wasn't, like, to me, something that I could give to somebody else. So I said, okay. And then I went on Amazon thinking, okay, now I only have a day to get this gift. So let me go on Amazon. Then I tried to go to Black owned within Amazon, but I couldn't find anything that would ship within a reasonable amount of time because I only had a day. So anyways, I ended up buying something on Amazon, and whenever I post a vlog recapping this weekend and the events of this weekend and last weekend, I'll put a picture of the gift. And so thankfully I got something that was nice, and my intentions were good of supporting a Black-owned business, but I decided to keep her products for myself, even though I couldn't even open the scrub that she sent, and the scrub was also leaking. It's like, God damn, I can't even open the fucking jar, but it's also leaking. So anyway, I did my best to support a Black-owned business. It didn't work out. I'll have to maybe plan a little bit more ahead next time and find somebody that I could buy in person. And now that I understand the level of gifts that these ladies like to give each other, I will also do better with that as well. So anyways, I'm not going to put the business on blast, but man, y'all, I say y'all, but I don't mean y'all, because I ordered Black Girl vitamins and those are dope, you know? So I don't mean y'all because I don't want to attribute it to everybody, but that girl and her business, she really needs to, I think, do better, because the 3 items I bought were also wrapped in saran wrap, which was like, sis, this is not the business. And I can also legitimately say something, because I was in a business. The business is no more, but I was in a business, the Sassy Taurus, and we put a lot of thought into, and I say we, it was really the business partner that I had, Stephanie, put a lot of thought and intention in the labeling, the products, and people's experience, even though we never got into too far into shipping. Most of the stuff was hand delivered or purchased at vendor markets. But, there was a lot of thought and intention that Stephanie put into the products and making sure that the customer had a good user experience. And so if this sister that I bought from, and she knows who she is, if she ever were to stumble upon this, even though it's going down my YouTube channel and she doesn't subscribe to it, so she'll probably never see it. But if she did, she should know that, she's got to step up her game. Like a handwritten piece of tape on your soap, like, sis, come on now. I mean, you can go back to some of the very old posts that I made related to the Sassy Taurus and see the level of quality that Stephanie put into everything that she produced. And so I feel like I have a right, not only as a customer, but as a competitor, to say, I know it's possible to do better. You could do better. So anyways, I ended up getting a gift from a non-black business off Amazon because I needed something shipped within a day, because that's the other thing. I ordered from the lady and she was like, oh, I'm out of town. I'll ship it to you, but do you need it right away? So this is where we have challenges in trying to support each other sometimes. Anyways, I'm about to go back out the house now. I'm having a great day, a great weekend, and I look forward to having some more fun this weekend, and eventually I will get all this stuff posted to YouTube. Congratulations to me again on launching my vlogger channel. And the reason why I separated the content on Nicole D Ford Vegas and Nicole D Ford Vlogger is because hopefully I will grow in subscribers and listening and watching and all the things, and one day have enough subscribers to monetize my channel, whereas my Nicole D Ford Vegas channel has so much stuff. I don't know where it got cut off, but I think the video got cut off. But my old Nicole D Ford Vegas channel has so much stuff on it going all the way back 10 years that I don't know that I would be eligible for monetization ever. And I don't want to take those videos down. So I'm creating a new channel for that. Okay, before I head back out, I did try to wear a cuter purse that I remembered I bought at one point in time when I thought maybe I was going to a event or a concert where you had to wear a clear purse. And so I had bought this on Temu. But the thing is, it's a clear purse. But the thing is that the chain, I might have to figure out a better chain because the chain keeps breaking. And so, and who knows when I'll ever go to a concert where I have to wear a clear purse. I think at the time I was thinking maybe I would go to see Chris Brown, but I'm probably never going to do that. Anyways, so I just wanted to quickly go over a couple of the gifts that we got. Oh, one is I got these pair of house slippers. Super cute. That was given by the host of the event. Then the other thing I won, or I got in the White Elephant gift exchange, are these beautiful slippers, which I guess I need to take them out of the bag. But, you know, people were kind of acting like, oh, what is that, you know? But not only did I get these beautiful pair of slippers, but it comes with a bath bomb in it. And it looks like it might actually have something stuffed inside the shoe as well. So let me see what that is. Hold on. Oh yeah. I don't know what it is. It looks like a little, maybe a little candle. So I actually love this because it's purple, which is one of Sisters Who Shine colors. So I was like, hey, I'm glad nobody wants to steal my gift. And then another lady was very nice enough to give everybody, which nobody told her she had to do it. She just did it on her own. But she gave everybody, I should have done this on a tripod, a teacup. And this says self-love and LVBB, which is Las Vegas Brunch Bunch. And then inside the cup is a little candle, which is a scented candle. This is when you know I'm old, because I think it's vanilla, but I can't see it right now. A little candle. Smells like vanilla. Candle, and then she gave us her favorite tea as well. And so she gave us these little bags, which was very nice of her. She gave it to every single person. Sorry, I went off camera. Every single person that came to the event. She made these cute little gift bags. And so, yeah, it's nice to go to an event and me not be the event person and have to plan anything or orchestrate or conduct anything just to go to an event and receive and be poured into. It was fun. I really liked it. So I'm out and about, and the other thing I wanted to add to today's thoughts is what I also love about the Brunch Bunch is that they are intentional about taking pictures and videos. And I love that they share the pictures and videos so that you are not so that I'm not sitting there thinking about how can I get content and get pictures of myself and videos of myself from the events that I attend. So I love that they're intentional about not only taking pictures and videos, but also sharing them with us to use however we want to use them. So I love that. And the other thing I want to say is there's a post, I think it's to my stories either yesterday or today, and it's from Nedra Tawwab. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But basically, the post that she made is about appreciating, like, instead of focusing on those who are not pouring into you, appreciate those who are pouring into you. And so I reposted that and used the song Friends by Houdini. And even though I had a friendship fall apart in 2025, I am very, very happy and excited about starting new chapters and moving into new spaces and meeting new people. And there's a lot of things that I appreciated about the friendship that fell apart. And I take those things that I loved and appreciated about that friendship and who I was in that friendship and what I liked and didn't like, and taking that into new people, places, and things. And so shout out to those of you who show me support, and I am trying to do a much better job about being intentional about pouring into people who pour into me, and not just willy-nilly pouring into people just, on some random bullshit or based on proximity or blood or anything else. Like actually looking at, okay, who supports me? Let me support them, and being much more intentional about that. So I appreciate y'all who show your love and appreciation. And on my new vlogging channel right now, I have 1 subscriber, which is me from my other YouTube channel that has 120 or 121 subscribers. And so I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me. Thank you. I love it. And the other thing I want to say is that I love that they share the content right away. So they don't wait and share it with you 5 days later, or you have to beg them to share the content. I love that they understand that when you do events, you want to strike while the event just happened, while it's still top of mind. And so I love that they also are really good about posting the content right away so that you can save it or use it or however you want to do it. Love that, because I have done events for a long time, and on the events where I have they've been community-based events and stuff like that, or working with people, it's sometimes a pain in the ass trying to get content from people. It's like, thank you for all the pictures and videos you took. Could you fucking send them? So I love that about this group, is that they send pictures and videos right away so that you can, put it together how you want to put it together. And they're not like, oh, you got to give us credit and do all this stuff. It's like, no, let's just, everybody post all their pictures and videos in the chat and use it however you want to use it, And of course, you want to try to make sure that you credit the group that you were attending the event with. But it makes it so much nicer and so much easier. Easy breezy. All right, I'm out. Hello. Today is Sunday, February 8th, 2026. And this concludes my weekend. It's only 6 something, so the Super Bowl is not over. I just came home from a Super Bowl, a little gathering party, and I enjoyed it a lot. Just, getting out and meeting new people and hopefully making new friends and connections. And this was with some ladies from the brunch yesterday. And I would have to say that I also did enjoy Bad Bunny's performance. I didn't know what he was saying in any of the songs, but I did take 4 years of Spanish, including AP Spanish in high school, but don't really know any of the words. But I enjoyed it, and I'm a little bit tired. Social battery is a little bit tapped out, so I'm a little bit drained. And so for right now, I'm going to call it. Like, I don't feel like talking right now too much, but I just want to say that this weekend has been a great weekend with the Brunch Bunch gang. And I don't know if it's known as the Aunties group, but I enjoy being around and with people that are within a 10-year time span of my age, and can relate to their phase of life and existence. So anyways, that's it for now. And that's no knock on anybody that I've hung out with that is younger or older. It's just that I enjoy also, if that makes me an auntie, I'm enjoying the auntie energy. So that's it for me. Thank you, ladies. If you ever stumbled upon this, I had a wonderful time. I appreciate you welcoming me into the fold and your hospitality, and making some bomb ass food as well. Hello, and shout out to me. I'm excited. I'm sitting in my garage and I'm excited because I got a light off of TikTok that goes, a magnetic light that goes on the back of my phone. And so now I'm sitting in the garage, which my garage is dark, but I have this light that lights up my beautiful face. And so I'm excited because I have my Brunch Bunch, or my Brunch Babes shirt on from the game night that we did back in January. And as you may or may not know, the red team won. And so shout out to the red team, Simonia, Cynthia, I think her name is, and Desi, as well as Nicole D. Ford. We won, and thanks to the leadership of Simonia, who really got us together, and we had a great cheer. These earrings I get a lot of compliments on. I'm getting a lot of compliments on my hair. So one day I will look up the vendor who I got these earrings from, who is a local Black-owned business here in Vegas. Hold on, let me look it up right now. Okay, it's called Yayo Umi Mama, with underscores between all those. Just type in YEYO and it'll probably come up. But she makes these dope ass earrings. Yes, indeed. So anyway, and she pops up at a lot of shops here locally in Vegas. I'm not sure what her online ordering is, but I'm excited. We won the game night, and so we won dinner. And so the ladies and I are meeting up today on the strip at Giordano's, which I've never been to before. It might be Giordano's. Anyway, it's spelled Giordano's. Apparently, I got to work on my Italian. And so it's a pizza restaurant. And so I look forward to trying it out. Anyway, I'm getting ready to head out, and shout out to me and my new light. I love it. Oh, and by the way, if you're on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, please. I need subscribers, number one. Number two, I have 2 channels. One is my Nicole D. Ford Vegas channel, and one is Nicole D. Ford Vlogger. So I'm going to be putting all my vlogs on going forward onto my vlogger channel. But my old channel, it's not even an old channel. My old vlogs are on my Nicole D. Ford Vegas channel. So subscribe to both. Do a sister a favor It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. All right. Have a bright future. Make it a great day. Make it a great evening. Make it a great life. Have a fantastic life. You are in control of your operations. You are the CEO, COO, CFO, chairman, or chairwoman, all of the things. Shout out to these earrings. Okay. Peace out. Hello. Today is Tuesday, February 10th, 2026. And I just had an exchange with a family member who was basically in their moral righteousness, always in moral righteousness bullshit, and then using God to spiritualize her judgment and all the things. But anyway, she was talking about another family member, and this family member is younger and is she has some children and some domestic help for raising her family. And what's annoying to me is, first of all, I don't have all the details, right? So I don't know what this person's financial situation is or whatever. But my response to this family member is like, let her live. Like, if she wants domestic help and she feels that that's what she needs, fine. Like, what is the big deal? Or why do we all have to do the same fucking thing? You know, why do we have to pass judgment on others just because someone decides to do something different? I'm also of the view of, like, if you can get help and make your life easier and you can afford to do it, which I'm not saying that I'm in that position where I am fully sovereign and fully financially free and independent. But in this person's case, I don't know their financial situation, but it's just kind of like, if she wants the help, like, let her have the help. Like, and what I love about this person is that she is teaching Black women to learn to rest, to learn to pour into themselves. And I feel like it's a slave ass fucking mentality that some of us have, in terms of we have to work hard, we have to grind ourselves to the bone. And, you know, even this person was like, well, I'm just so grateful that God has given me the ability to do everything for myself. Well, good fucking for you. Like, who the fuck cares? You do you and let this other family member do them. Like, why do we all have to do the same goddamn thing? And this person has, I would say, over time indoctrinated me into believing that hard work equals virtue. And I used to work 80 hours a week and more. I used to have the highest levels of overtime back when I worked at Price Waterhouse. I mean, because I grew up with this idea that I had to grind myself in the dirt in order to be of value to anybody. And so, you know, that's why I love Terry Cole's book about codependency and too much and over functioning and all the things, because it's like, you know, I feel like as a culture, a lot of times women are taught, and then especially Black women are taught to be super women. And so anyways, I'm just a little bit annoyed because I just had the exchange with this person, and it's just like, man, you're just old and you're old school and you have a slave ass mentality about things. And, you know, and like I said, I don't know all the details, but if this other family member can afford to have domestic help, then let her live, let her be, let her have what she feels that she needs in order to enjoy her life. So anyways, I guess I need to get that off my chest because it was irritating me. By the way, dinner was cool. I had a good time. there was a particular moment in time where I felt like one of the ladies who attended the dinner was doing a little bit of pocket watching in terms of what I'm doing and how I'm choosing to, or the choices that I make and the events that I choose to attend. And so, I told her, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same idea of like, everybody is different. We don't all have the same values. And so just because something is not of value to you doesn't mean that I necessarily agree with that. And I found value in the events that I attended. And so, this is not something that I would have done in the past, but anyway, this is not something I would have historically done, but I was feeling like, I'm going to say what I have to say. And so I told her, not in a bad way or attacking way or anything, but I said, look at your purse and look at my purse, because she had a Gucci purse and a Gucci wallet. And I have a purse that probably cost me $10 at Ross, which is a canvas bag that I use for events 9 times out of 10. And I don't spend money on luxury goods like that. So just because I choose to maybe go to a brunch or go to a crafting event or those kinds of things, there's other things that I don't spend money on. But why are you in my pockets? So anyways, I did have to say something, and I did say something, and I'm happy that I did say something, because the other thing that people may not understand about me attending events and getting out and being out there is that I had a friendship in 2025 where I spent all my time with this particular person. And that put me in a very vulnerable position because I didn't cultivate a lot of other friendships. And so I did everything with this person's family. We had businesses together. We worked together. We did everything together. And what would happen is that was fine when it was on her agenda to want to spend time with me. And even there were times where I would go out, or there was a time where I went out by myself, and she made a side comment like, oh, you went without me. And so me feeling like I had to do everything to spend time with this person, but it was always kind of like on their agenda and on their schedule of, oh, I'll let you know when I'm available. And it was chaotic. And so my point is that now I learned my lesson from that situation, because then also what would happen is that when this person that I was spending all the time with had other things to do that didn't involve me or include me, it was like I didn't exist. And so what I'm saying is that even though you may see me out at events, which I don't have to justify anything I'm doing to anybody, but it's dual purpose. I'm out networking. I'm meeting new people. I'm expanding my friendship circle. I'm doing all kinds of things, because with this person, I ended up losing a business. I ended up losing a job, and I didn't lose a job because of us falling out. The assignment that I had was over, and I ended up losing basically all the relationships that I had cultivated throughout 2024, part of 2024 and 2025. And so when you see me out and I'm out at events and doing all this stuff, the money that I'm spending is not just for the event itself, but it's also building the sisterhood, building the network, and not allowing myself to be in that vulnerable position anymore. So anyways, I explained all that to the lady, even though she wasn't owed an explanation. I explained all that and allowed myself to be vulnerable and say, what you see is not always what you think on the surface. And so anyways, I'll let it go at that for now. But I'm happy. Got all that off my chest. So let me just add that the person that indoctrinated in my brain about this whole hard work thing and the virtue of hard work and all that stuff, not too long ago, not too long ago, she actually was talking to my neighbor and told my neighbor that I'm a workaholic. It's like, bitch, you indoctrinated me to believe that hard work was a virtue and that I had to give of myself. Oh, anyway. And then you have the nerve to turn around and say I'm a workaholic. And, it's just kind of like, you made me this way. So anyways, I shouldn't say bitch, but a lot of times I will do that when I'm being expressive. So the other thing too is that the lady at dinner last night, she was not owed an explanation, but I felt inclined to explain what I explained, and I felt good about it. Yeah, because everything is not as it always seems just because you see something on social media. So the other thing that's interesting is that Nedra Tawwab, and I don't know how to pronounce her name properly, but she has a book coming out called Balancing Act. And I'm thinking about getting it, but I subscribe to her newsletter. And in her newsletter, it's very, very interesting because she talked about, in one of the latest emails that she sent, she talked about chapter 6 in her book talks about enmeshment. And I think I'll post a few screenshots of her email, because that's exactly what I had in this relationship. I had enmeshment when it was convenient for this person, and then complete abandonment when it wasn't. So it was like a hot and cold situation. And it was fucked up. And so I'm making the adjustments that I need to make sure that I never end up in that kind of situation again, which includes, and it's not that person's fault. It was both of us who related to each other in that way and spent all our time together and all the things, because we did enjoy each other until we didn't. And so I learned my lesson. So when you see me doing all this stuff, not only am I having a tremendously fun time and enjoying it, but it's also intentional in terms of I'm never going to put myself in the position again to only have, one close friend and then be stuck in a lurch like I was, over the holidays where I'm completely alone. And this has happened to me on more than one occasion. And it's because, I didn't think about the fact that, just having, because, I've been a serial monogamist. I've just been in a relationship with one person and not really developing and cultivating close friendships. And so now I'm learning and I'm doing something different. I'm trying something different. And right now I'm truly enjoying it, at least so far. And if I don't like it, then, maybe you don't belong in the inner circle. Maybe you're in the outer circle. You're not VIP. And that's it for now. I'm getting hot. So I think I just want to add that I feel like I grew up in a family system where, and I'm probably not unique in this might be true for a lot of families or many, many people, but I feel like I grew up in a family where individuation, which I think might be from Carl Jung, I don't know, but where differentiation and individuation is, especially in what I grew up in, is not really tolerated. It's like everybody expects you to do what they do, be like them, think like them, share the same thoughts, opinions, behaviors and all the things. And I'm just not with that. And for the longest time, I was even estranged from quite a few family members because I needed to be on my own and find my own voice and find my own way and think for myself. And it's been very, 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 very challenging. But I feel like I'm doing better now. And thankfully, now that I have vlogging, it's even better because I can express myself and put myself out there. Even though I don't have hardly any views, it's okay because I get to be myself and express my thoughts, opinions, and all the things. And that's what I love about my social media, is that it's not about having to be, do, or say the things that other people want me to say. I get to be myself, and I love that. And I think I fall in love more with myself every day because I'm becoming a true expression of my authentic self more and more every day. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to add, and this is from my earlier commentary about the pocket watcher situation that I felt I was having at dinner, is that this person had also mentioned that, and I'm aware that this person is going on a cruise in April. And I think she mentioned that either she was going on a cruise or she was going on a trip later on in the year to Belize and I think Honduras or something like that. And so watching my pockets or making a commentary about what I spend money on, I didn't say anything to her about what she spends money on and what she chooses to do. Because it's like, girl, live your life. We are not interested in the same things. And so for me, travel is not like a big deal to me or a big thing for me. Like, I don't have a big desire I have some desire to travel, but it's not like, I mean, some people I know, travel is a huge thing for them, and travel is just not that for me. And so it's like, let us live. We do not all have to be the same in order to hang out with each other or be friends or whatever. We don't all have to have the same interests. Now, some of y'all that do travel, and love to travel, sometimes I question, based on your reality, whether or not you're just unhappy in your life and using travel as a temporary escape, and then you have to come right back to your boring ass or your unhappy life that you're living here at home. But that's not for me to say. So anyways, like I said, with the pocket watcher, I didn't say anything about her spending money on travel that I'm not interested in, but then don't come for me that I'm spending money on something that I am interested in. And I know that that wasn't entirely her intention when she was saying it, but it's like, mind your own fucking business. Even though I'm putting it out there, so I'm welcome, because I'm putting it out there, that I'm opening myself up to people's judgments or opinions or whatever. But like I said, sometimes I feel like Black people, we think because we're Black, we all have to be the same, and we are not a monolith. We are different. And when I said what I said about travel and a boring ass life, there's some people that I wonder if they talk about traveling and brag about traveling and are constantly focusing on traveling. Sometimes I wonder if that is a front for running away from their own selves, their own self-work, their own self-awareness, and their own unhappiness, and finding a source of happiness from within rather than running around and then bragging about the traveling, thinking that that's going to find them fulfillment. And I feel like that is a very empty way of living. But again, because I don't know, and I'm on my side of the street living my own life, that's just an observation, but I have no idea if it's a reality or not. Because it's not up to me to know what makes another person happy. It's up to me to know what makes me happy. And I know that I am happy, and I'm happy because I'm living the life I want to live. And so if y'all are living the life you want to live and you've truly done your own inner work and it satisfies you to do stuff that I'm not interested in, so be it. But it is questionable.
I told y'all don't
Hi, my name is Nicole D. And what self-care means to me is to put myself first and do things that make my body, my mind, and my spirit feel amazing.
One.
This is my year, I'm ready! Woo!
And this is Nicole D. Ford. On social media, I'm Nicole D. Ford Vegas on all platforms, except maybe TikTok might be some variation of that. And I also have made a Nicole D. Ford vlogger social media, but I haven't used it yet. So follow me on all platforms. I have a public social media, so I appreciate the following, appreciate the engagement, and again, subscribe to both my YouTube channels, Nicole D. Ford Vegas and Nicole D. Ford Vlogger, and there'll be a short outro video kind of reminding you of how to spell everything. All right, peace and blessings. Make it a great day, make it a great evening, make it a great year. You create your life, you create your reality. You are in charge. And with God of your understanding, all things are possible.